start he gets in that Red Bull on medium tyres, let's not forget. So they're all filing through now, and we're just a couple of cars away, a couple of moments away from the start of the Grand Prix. Right. We go then to 5 red lights. Well, yeah, well, anyway, 5 lights here for the Malaysian Grand Prix.
Away we go.
Lights are out and away we go, and it's a good start from Amaze Hotel on the front row. Look at the Williams just trying to slot in behind.
Necruz trying to get inside.
To turn one. He's going defensive already. Yeah, he's trying to get inside. Look at the manner as well. Look how many cars are going for turn 1. Absolutely brilliant. Necruz holding P2 though for now. Look at the manner just trying to get his front wing in there.
Melanie
can't quite do it. So around comes the Maze OT. He still leads the race, but Necruz under severe pressure.
Let's go on board the
now. Melanie is 5th place. Oh, has he dropped to 5th? No, he's still 5th. So pretty good start from him. What about other cars in the background? There's a couple of cars going side by side. Straccio is one of them. He's up the inside of one of the Toro Rossos. That is Anti-Beacon. Straccio gets the move done in the Ferrari, and he's into P6. So good move there. And he's gone a bit deep though, and that's going to cost him a lot of time actually, Straccio. So I think he's going to drop back behind the Toro Rosso. Still side by side, and I think the Toro Rosso is going to get him under brake. Look how much action there's going on at the front of the field though. Melanie trying to get a move on, trying to get past this Sauber of Vapid.
Oh, there has been some problems there.
He's just went.
Minute caution.
Yeah, also take a look at the lead. Necruz has actually closed up a hell of a lot to the race leader Amaze OT. Now you'd expect that because he's on soft compound tyres. This will be very, very interesting. Heading into the
he spun it. He spun it.
Real
Shots has spun it. He's down to P18 again. After doing all that
Real Shots is round.
5 positions. Yep.
No. Has he lost? It's got any.
He has.
Whoa, okay.
He's lost some significant time.
Is there any damage to that?
No damage to his car.
We need to watch the lead of the race though, because Necruz moves to the inside. He's going for the lead into turn 1. Necruz up the inside. He's going to get the move done. Is he in the Williams?
Side by
He's
side.
Bang wheels with Amaze OT. And up the inside goes the Amaze OT, trying to hold the place. And third, oh, he's gone through turn 3. Necruz into the lead from Amaze OT then. Yeah, good
Ninja's
move.
trying to take advantage.
What about Ninja's? Can he get a move on?
Melanie.
Yeah. Yeah, not quite close enough there was Ninja's, but he's all over the back of that Red Bull as we head through 5 and 6
Melanie and Vapid side by side
into see
turn.
What sort of a gap this is.
6.
It's not very big at all, and the Red Bull's off. Is he going to hit him? No, he just about misses. Amazed OT is off. He's dropped all the way back down to 5th. So he's all the way now in a scrap with a Ferrari of, oh, is that Straccio? Straccio going for a move, I believe. The lead
must have some
5th
damage.
place here, and Straccio does get the move done. It's 2 Ferraris versus 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he must have wing damage. He's understeering
absolutely.
way
That's
too
not
much.
what he needed on those medium tyres.
Let's take a look behind at what's going on.
Actually, there's
Rampage has a problem.
The lead. Is there not close enough? Yeah, I think you might just get away with a couple at the back.
Emerald.
I'll keep an eye on the lead.
Too wide for both cars up front, and Emerald tries to get a good run at the corner.
Ninja's going for the outside into turn 1, the race lead. I think, yeah, I do apologise for cutting across you, but Ninja's making a move for the lead of the race. He's trying, but he's not close enough to Necruz just yet. He was right on the outside, getting his front wing all in there, but he couldn't quite get the move done on the Williams driver. And now he's going to go for the switch back into 4. They had to cut across there, Necruz, and it's very close still between these 2 drivers, and it's still nose to tail. Who is third?
Melanie's in 3rd.
Oh, Melanie.
On his own. So things have been going his way so far, we can say. I think. As his championship contender Real Shots.
Oh, Jack Spar's got a puncture. Jack Spar at the back of the grid has a puncture. So, not good news. Straccio's left the session as well. Oh dear.
Yep. Jack Spar.
Okay, so there's a lot of action actually going on further down the grid. You can see there. I'm not sure what the lead's like. Matty Bolton trying to get a move on Pepsi Max. That was a bit too brave. from the leading.
We're actually on board with
one of the rare
real shots now.
Let's see.
He's trying to land up in the
Sauber, I believe.
I think this will be an interesting
real
battle.
shots. Can he get a move done?
He seems to have got a good exit.
So it's the championship leader of real shots in GP2 against the winner of GP3 championship. He's down the inside as real shots. He's going to get the move done. Is he on the Renault into one? Yes, he will. But what about the lead of the race? We've got to keep an eye on that because that's getting very close indeed. I believe, anyway. Right.
Let's see more of the ninjas now.
Changing at the front.
Trying to follow Nick Cruz. He's not close enough this lap, I think, to even think of a move.
Oh, there's a move going on, and one of the McLarens has made the move.
Oh, there's been a problem. There's been a problem there. Steady aims.
Is there a McLaren round, is there? Or
yeah, steady aims and Lost Warrior and Exploding Emerald were involved.
I think it was
and I think steady aims waited for the Lost Warrior. Good for him.
And take a look at where Real Shots is. He's already in 7th place. Melanie is only 3rd. So it's not quite good enough for. Well, it's okay for Melanie at this stage. I mean, he's still got a lot of time.
Let's actually think about the situation.
But,
Real Shots was in 200 points before this race started. With P7, he's going to go up to 206, and Melanie from 192 to 207. So it's going to be 1 point separating the two championship leaders, as it sounds. With Melanie taking the lead.
From 192, yeah.
It cannot get much closer than this, can it?
Yeah, by 5 points it would be at the moment. So still very close, and of course we've got another 6 rounds of the 5 rounds of the championship after this to go. And
is in the pit lane.
Melanie has come into the pit, so Melanie in the man has pit from 3rd. That is interesting. What about in the background? I think there's a bit of a move going on for
Rios just has a fast lap. Won't expect this.
No, can't get the move. Yeah, as expected, he is currently 5th at the moment in that Mercedes, so still doing a really good job.
The Lost Warrior
is Real Shots, the German, and
side by side in turn 2. This is a very tasty battle at the moment. The two McLarens
let's have
before
a
India.
Yeah, Factual Impala just staying on the racing line. Look at the Force India just ahead of them as well. That is Factual Impala, I believe. So yeah, he's going to try and get a move done. His steady aims on the Force India, the recent GP3 driver, is under severe pressure from the two McLarens.
Or maybe there is a way through.
Absolutely.
No, he wants to take that inside. Let's get on board with him going down this corner.
No,
maybe with a bit of slipstream.
Too brave of him. He might go for it into turn 9.
No,
doesn't think of that either. It's a bit too.
No way he's going to try this around the outside.
Through turn 10 he goes. And now 11. Surely not on Factual Impala. He's going to go around the outside. What a move.
What a move.
From steady aims. Gets himself into P9. And that is
in such a tough traction
zone.
What
for that one. Whoa.
Unbelievable. Now let's see how the other McLaren can deal with this Force India.
Yeah, where is
and the slipstream?
I completely forgot.
The Lost Warrior.
Melanie's 13th. Someone has retired. Jack Sparr has retired. The Lost Warrior then. Now trying to get a move done on Factual Impala for P10. And he's losing positions rapidly here.
Factual Impala
actually goes for the move on steady aims. He's got the move done. So he's, well, that sort of sums up McLaren's straight line speed, doesn't it, for you?
Yeah, we can really see the disadvantage.
We also need to take a look at the...
Oh, there's been a problem there as well.
Yeah.
Steady aims has lost it for a split second.
We need to take a look at third. What's happened, sorry?
Steady aims was lost it for a bit after making some contact with Factual Impala. Rapid goods out the pit lane in P14, right behind Ninjas as they left. But interestingly, Ninjas
so Melanie is
mediums again.
Actually, that's interesting. Melanie has come into the pits. Melanie's already come into the pits. He's jumped his teammate. So Melanie is actually second place for now. Who was in the
Oh yeah,
race
he
lead?
used the undercut.
Net
So
Cruz. Net Cruz is still in the lead, but his gap to Melanie, I'll check it for you now. Yeah, that's really not. That's a really good job from him. It's 24 seconds, and Net Cruz would still come out in the lead, I believe, because they pit stop round here, and in comes
Net Cruz on the pits now.
So Net Cruz takes into the pits in the Williams. Where will he come out?
We need to go on board with Melanie and see how they are compared to each other.
Where
So
will this Williams rejoin? He's into the pits. He's
going down the far corner now. Is Melanie? Let's see.
Yeah.
Where he comes out.
Yeah, Melanie's now around the final corner. He's actually all over behind the Red Bull of Exploding Emerald, who's just disappeared. Now as we come down the main straight, where is...
Let's see where is Net Cruz.
Where is Net Cruz?
He's coming
There is Net Cruz. If you're on board with Melanie, you can just see Net Cruz. He's just ahead of Steady Aims in the McLaren. He's come out right in that scrap.
This won't help his race
The sixth place is involved. The two McLarens. No, it won't. Of course, he's got to make his way through these cars. It doesn't exactly help Melanie at this stage.
As we say this, let's take a look at the two.
Is effectively leading the race here, and
let's take a look at the two championship contender lap times on hard tires. Now they're both in the same tire. So Rio Shots has been doing 38.
There's slight contact between Factual and...
Oh, let's actually get back to the battle then.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, Faction Impala must have some damage because I can see him being all over the place and losing lots of time.
Yeah, Faction Impala is also now losing out to Melanie. Melanie makes the switch back. Round the outside into turn 14, he's going to get the move done on the 14. Near is he round the outside of him, nearly touched,
yeah, he is.
but not close enough for a bit of contact, and Factual Impala goes down to P10. What a
as Rio Shots does the fast lap of the race.
There's Net Cruz making a move on the McLaren. Yeah, Net Cruz is actually into sixth now, so he's already disposed of the other McLaren for the Lost Warrior. Can the Lost Warrior come back at him here? We head into turn
this
1.
Is gonna be close.
Can he hold him round the outside? Let's just see. All around the outside, they touch, and Net Cruz straight on. And what about the McLaren? Yeah, the other McLaren of Stadios now is all over the back of that Williams. Can he get a move done through 3 and into 4? We go. Look, meanwhile,
the steward may have to take a look at this.
And Net Cruz is moving all over the place in the braking zones there.
There's been a bit Lost of Warrior.
Melanie just
brakes.
about made it through. Goodness me, that was
lucky
close.
For Melanie made it through.
Net Cruz though. Yeah, Net Cruz is losing significant time now to that McLaren of Steady Aims. Well, Steady Aims is now losing time to everyone ahead of Net Cruz. So let's just interesting. Net Cruz runs a bit deep coming through turn 8. And as we turn, it's a 9. They make contact again. So one of the McLarens
second
is
McLaren
off
is also disaster for McLaren this now.
There.
Disaster. Stadium.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible. And now Melanie.
And the Lost Warriors
too far
definitely
behind Net Cruz in the yeah, Melanie will have DRS on the Williams.
Let's actually stay on board with this.
So yeah, where's Real Shots? Real Shots is second. He's closing down the leader, but we should probably focus on Net Cruz versus Melanie, which seems to be the hottest fight on track.
Okay, so Melanie is doing 38 mids on hards. Well, Rio Shots, we even saw last lap he did a 37.9. So Rio Shots seems to be a bit faster than his hard tire, but as we know, hard tires work better as the laps go on. So we are expecting Melanie to be close to that 37.9 that Rio Shots did earlier in this race. And as we now have
yeah, absolutely.
a moment of silence, let's take a look at the race leader at the moment.
He is still defending,
actually,
from 5th.
Who is Minute Gosling, and Rio Shots actually really close to him. So we may have a battle for the race lead at the moment, which will probably not end up being the net race lead.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated on the battle for the net lead. The net lead as we said before, the net leaders between Melanie and Net Cruise. Those two are pretty close on track as well at the moment. So it's a
They've both made the same mistake, just like Sergio Perez in 2012 Malaysia, if you remember, James.
Yeah, absolutely it was, absolutely so close to the back, and just couldn't quite get the move done. What about Melanie and Net Cruise? There, Net Cruise goes a bit sideways coming out of 14. This is a huge opportunity for Melanie in the manor. Can he get a good enough run into turn 15? Net Cruise already moves to the racing line. Can Melanie get a move? He's not close enough.
Better exit seems for Melanie
into
there.
15. Oh, 15 he goes. Net Cruise runs a bit deep through there.
Melanie has a run. He's going to go around the outside.
Into turn 1. Yes, he's going around the outside of the Williams. Can the Williams hold him into 1? No, not quite.
Very
Melanie's
huge space
just holding his nerve and takes the 3rd place. And keeps it, but what about Net Cruise on the run back?
Net Cruise has a switch back.
Turn 4, down the hill, and then back up again. Net Cruise up the inside in the Williams.
Left.
Can he get the move done on Melanie? No. Melanie quite aggressively shuts the door.
I think it's a smart move from Net Cruise, staying behind and staying calm until the DRS zone so that he can make a clean pass there. Not a good idea to try to make a move into these corners in Malaysia, especially because it's very easy to make a mistake on the traction and just lose your race.
I don't want to put the commentator's curse on it, but Melanie is now leading a race in SRL, so he's of course done that many
James, stop
times
this.
season,
I mean, we don't need to curse him
win.
anymore. Let's just forget about Melanie winning the race. We have to move on. Just don't curse him again.
It's alright, I've touched wood, it's absolutely fine, there's nothing bad's going to happen. Probably.
Oh, okay. Why did we say this?
Real shots then have actually taken
side by side.
Yeah, they've actually Real Shots has actually taken the lead of the Malaysian Grand Prix on those harder compound tyres. Is how long he can go on those harder compound tyres. And a very nice move, I believe that was from Real Shots. Must have got the move down into turn 15. Melanie, meanwhile, is still under pressure from the Williams of Net Cruise. This is a good little fight actually for 3rd place. And Net Cruise just trying his absolute best to keep on the back of that manor. And manor very, not quite soon, but they are still leading the Constructors' Championship. It is still close in this championship fight, would you believe? Still very, very... Oh, I think Net Cruise has Net Cruise just gone off? I'm not sure. Maybe that was a bit of lag. No, he ran a bit wide. We're into 4, but yeah, might have been a bit of lag. Probably lag. And,
okay, let's just go through the standings at the moment. So Real Shots in the lead. Minute Gosling in 2nd place. Melanie in 3rd place. Net race leader as it stands. Net Cruise in 4th. SRL Ninjas on medium tyres, the only one at the mediums at this moment, trying to close the gap. Amaze OT had that issue in the first stint in 6th. Vapid in 7th, has lost a lot of time on this stint. Remember, he used to be right in front of Ninjas. And Pepsi in 8th. Take over, James, for the rest of the grid.
Yeah, so of course we have Pepsi in P8, and then in P9 we have Antiv Beacon, who again is just trying to get as many points as he can in that Toro Rosso. He's done a really good job actually in the 2nd half of the season. That's why Rampage is P10. It is Factual Impala who is 11th. Exploding Emerald is 12th. 13th is Steady Ames. 14th is Stratcho, who are still racing. 15th is Pepsi Matt. 16th Matty Bolton. 17th the Lost Warrior. And there's only one non-finisher so far, and that comes in the form of Jack Sparr. So, let's just... What else is going on? We've got any more action down the grid?
We got some battle between Exploding Emerald and Actual Impala at the moment, and Steady Ames and Stratcho behind.
Actually, Real Shots has come in. Oh, actually, I just want to cut across. Sorry, Real Shots has just come into the pits for medium tyres. Now, just like to add, he's still got a long way to go on this set of tyres, so I can't imagine he's going to stay on this to the end of the race. But he's come out in P5, so that's a brilliant position for him to try and hold his nerve in this championship. I'm not sure what the gap would be at the moment. Whoa, I'm not sure who that is. Minute Gosling Yes, he's in the wall. Yeah, one of the Renaults has gone straight on.
Oh,
Minik
very
Gosling
unlucky for
has
him.
gone into the barriers. He is still driving though, and he is out of the race. So, does this now put pressure on anyone who has pit? This means that Real Shots is fourth. Can we do the quick maths? That means 13 points at the moment between him and the manor of Melanie in the championship. So 13 points, which would be
Minus 8
approximately
was the championship
5
lead at the
points.
moment, so 5 points the lead for Melanie as it stands. But Real Shots is on a different strategy here and will probably gain a position on Ninjas because at the current pace he seems to be faster and on fresher tyres for the rest of the race.
Yeah, quite an odd strategy, it has to be said. It's not often it's not often you see someone go on the hard tyres just then, because he could have maybe stretched them a couple more laps, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
but,
I would imagine.
No, couldn't quite do it. So yeah, unfortunate there for Real Shots.
So I guess it's another stint of medium tyres to the end then for Real
He's actually closing up
Shots.
to the back of Ninjas. This is unbelievable.
Virtual
the
safety car
VSC has been deployed. So the virtual safety car has been deployed here in Malaysia. Yeah.
because the last water retired.
It's not the full safety car, so that's good.
Will anyone take advantage here though?
Yeah.
I don't think it is in anyone's pit stop window, to be honest, because Melanie is has a.
I don't think they'll take the risk. I mean, it's probably a bit too risky to come into the pits now and make a pit stop. But
I think
you can see Real Shots.
Only Real Shots is going to be kicking himself now.
Melanie's teammate Ninjas in the manor. Those two are really close on track at the moment. So Real Shots would then be third, and the gap in the championship would be just 2 points in the championship between Melanie and Real Shots. Also, Melanie wins and Real Shots finishes second today. 1 point would be the difference. So it's so close. It's so perfectly poised heading into the next few rounds of this season. We're back racing now in Malaysia, and Real Shots haven't got a good enough run on
I think
just
about what you
yet.
said about Real Shots' strategy, James. I think he was expecting a safety car, but it just came like 1 lap too late for his strategy to perfectly work. Because he could have taken advantage of this virtual safety car, put a set of mediums on, and probably come back very close to Melanie in the lead of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just interesting to see if Real Shots can get a move on here. He's actually fighting for third place alongside Ninjas. Well, not close enough to the back of the manor just yet. It is still nip and tuck between these two now through 5 and 6. There's a
Sorry to interrupt you, James, but there is a battle going on for the final paint point position between Stracher and Exploding Emerald. As Stracher didn't get the switchback on Exploding Emerald, he's got a better exit. Very close it is. Stracher goes out of the slipstream, down the inside will try.
Into turn 4, he's gonna make the move. Oh, they've made contact.
They made contact. Very tight in that corner.
Contact the two, and right back now with Real Shots. He's coming into turn 14. He's still over the back of that manor. The manager's going to defend as much as he can, just trying to help out his teammate as much as he can. And let's just see if Real Shots can get a good enough run into turn 50. Is he going to get the move? Yeah, down the inside he goes, Real Shots, and takes third place, but can...
Let's see if Ninjas can fight back. No, without DRS. No, there's no way he can attack back without the use of DRS down the straight. So I think the race is now on for Real Shots to hunt down the 2 leaders and try to get the lead of this Malaysian Grand Prix.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's just wait and see how this goes.
Let's take a look at the battles behind, because now
the gap between him and second place is 6 seconds.
I can say a very tasty battle here.
Should we take a look at penalties?
yes, we should. Let's finish this battle with Matthew Bolton and Factual Impala as I go down to turn 1. Matthew Bolton tried to hang it around to the
Oh, they make
outside
contact!
and contact
Matty
again.
Bolton
Impala.
and Factual Impala.
spun it.
Matty Bolton's actually lost some of his front wing. He's got just enough end plate.
Straight shows
made
it's off in the
contact.
bits from previous contact on this lap. See, he's put on a set
Yeah,
of hard tires, so I guess he's going to the end for now.
absolutely. I'd just like to point out though that TOR Pepsi doing a really good job in the Renault. He's currently P6 on him. His, I guess you could call returns SRL GP2. I believe he was in it last season. He's doing a really good job, the GP3 champion, and he's done a really good job to hold that. He's P6 in Renault, so really good stuff from him so far. Ninjas has come into the pits and real shots to set the fastest lap of the race as well. Also, we need to take a look at penalties for the race leaders. Melanie has one warning? Melanie has a warning? Are you mad? Okay. Net Cruz has got 2 warnings so far this race. What about real shots? He's got absolutely nothing. Amaso T's got 1 warning. It's a couple of warnings for TOR Pepsi. And 1 warning for Ninjas. Anti Beacon's got 2 warnings. So it's still pretty good. There's a penalty for Rampage. He has a penalty.
1 for steady aims as well.
Sorry. Steady aims, yeah. Well, there's a lot. I think there's a bit of a battle going on down there, or something's going on, because there's a lot of movement. So, who is it between? Anti Beacon. No, yeah, I think that's because of the pit stops. I do apologise. It's the pit stops that are causing these problems. But yeah.
So everyone you see exiting the pits now is probably going to the end of the race on a set of hard tyres.
Yeah, so there's not really too much to add other than the top 2 now covered by just a couple of seconds now. It's 2.5 seconds. Real shots. He's closing the gap though, and we saw what he did in Singapore, and he may try it again here in Malaysia. He comes from so far back in that race and managed to win so well. And as I said, it was maybe one of the comeback drives of the season.
Right, Melanie's in the pits.
Melanie in the pits. Okay, so what this is going to mean then is where he comes out. We need to know where exactly he comes out and what tyres he goes on to, because we've got 11 laps to go. Can he risk taking it on
hard
to
tyres? Hard tyres, this.
Hard tyres. Okay, so onto hard.
So
he
real
goes.
shots.
Melanie.
I think is in prime position to challenge Melanie for the win here, because he has mediums now, and he's gonna have mediums again for his final stint probably.
Yeah, that is interesting. So 11 laps to go, and Melanie's gone onto the hard compound tyres. Also, I'd just like to add that TOR Pepsi has come into 4th place now after all of this. So really good stuff then from the Renault driver. And
he still has to pit though.
Yeah, I guess.
So we are still waiting on a pit stop from Necruz, Rio Shots, Amaze OT, TOR Pepsi, Steady Aims, Exploded Emerald, and Factual Impala. Those guys
Can't be too
are
long
all
until we
pitting
wait for
again.
a pit stop, though, for any of these guys in the top
no
2
one-stoppers in
so.
the race.
No,
Seems.
that is interesting. We've only had a VSC as well this race. That might explain a bit of it. But let's just see. Net Cruz.
Rio Shots just getting the gap down like a madman.
And VSC has been deployed again. Oh, not again.
Rio Shots just take his time. No, he won't
Real
pit.
Shots. Right, so that's interesting, because it does sort of make I mean, it's a free pit stop for Net Cruz effectively. What a time!
Melanie doesn't have any chance to get anywhere near.
Where is Melanie in all of this?
Yeah, Necruz out the pits and Melanie just coming on the final corner.
Oh no, not again.
I told you about the commentator's curse. I told you not to say anything about Melanie, but you insisted on saying, so yeah, that's what we get. Melanie, we're very sorry for this curse that we've put on you. Really apologize, and courtesy of for the commentary team tonight. It's not over yet though. I mean, you still have a shot at winning this.
Yeah,
And also
it still
surprisingly,
does.
amazed OT, like this is how good the virtual safety car was for him. He pitted and he just came out behind Melanie, and he was miles off him before the
It's
pit
like-
stop. So
There is still
But
a fight for the
surprisingly-
podium then here.
TR Pepsi did not
Ooh.
pit, so I'm thinking he's
Yeah.
waiting until he can put the set of mediums on and push
Yeah,
like an animal, as Teresa would say to Carlos Sainz in the end of the race.
yeah, he's doing a really good job though in that Renault. I have really enjoyed seeing that. That's quite a good drive from him. P3 at the moment, of course, he's not going to stay there because of pit stops, but really good drive on his SRL return, SRL GP2 return, and the champion of GP3, just proving why he was so successful in that league. Very, very consistent in that league. I believe 7 race wins he had, and he's locked up into 14. Melanie just trying to get a good enough run out of 14. Will he get the move done into turn 15? He's got the DRS wide open as we head into turn 15. Here he goes, Melanie, up the inside. It's going to be a podium place for the Manor. And the Renault will try the switchback. Look at the exit he's got there.
That's interesting.
Not quite
But the
close
Renault power
enough.
unit is not going to help him down the straight for sure.
He's
Against
kept in the
Mercedes.
slipstream, he's keeping him honest, but he's not going to be able to get that place, is
That's
he?
going
So,
to be close enough.
yeah, unfortunate there. Real shots and Net Cruise. Has Net Cruise come into the pits again?
Yes, he has.
Oh no, Net Cruise.
In
yeah,
the
yeah,
virtual
yeah,
safety
yeah,
car.
that's why it's so. Yeah. that's
Okay,
right.
let's just check what's the gap right now between their
It's
lap
12
times.
seconds. Yeah, it's 12
So
seconds between
Rio
the top two.
Shots is doing some laps in the 36 highs, while Melanie is doing 37 highs or mids. So
Yeah.
even 38 I can say in the start of his in his previous stint on hards. So I'm guessing that Rio Shots probably has a good shot at beating him this race and extending his lead. But we'll still have to wait and see. Melanie has just got into fresh air,
Yeah, I think
so
what you need to watch out for is Real Shot's going to come into the pits. Actually, let's just see. No, he
I'm
stays
changing one more
out.
lap.
So he's going to stay out another lap. Yeah. Net Cruise, as I just said, he's 12 seconds behind Real Shot, so he would come out in the lead quite significantly. It would be between then where Melanie would come out in front, because actually at the moment Melanie would come out ahead of Real Shots, only by a couple of seconds though, but he would come out ahead. So it's all about what sort of advantage the Mercedes can get on this it could potentially be an in-lap here. So yeah, the race may not be over just yet, because the gap between Melanie and the second place man is 5 seconds, just under 5 seconds. So it's,
I'm sure
it's
Melanie will
around 5
defend
seconds.
with everything he has against Rio Shots, because this could be
Yeah.
championship deciding this race, just like we saw in 2016 in real life, where Hamilton happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for any of you Hamilton fanboys out there. Not like
Yeah.
I care, but
Sorry everyone.
sorry every British person. Yeah, you've just been offended. I'm only joking. I'm not a
Yeah,
Hamilton fanboy.
comes from a
I don't
Greek
intend to be.
/ Italian / spaghetti commentator, so it's expected I'm a Ferrari fan, so yeah. Hamilton.
Yeah. The salt
Actually,
is being rubbed
James,
into wounds. there.
just
Yeah.
curse. Since you can curse Melanie every week, just curse Rio so Tenzin to blow up.
I mean, I could try that. I mean, we could try. I mean, I need to sort of link it in somehow, but we'll give it a go. I mean, if he runs through the gears too high, of course, he breaks down so early. He actually hasn't come into the pits yet. So maybe he'll go onto soft tyres. Factual Impala gets well out of the way. What about this gap then? It's coming down. It's coming down. That gap is...
Let's compare their
Oh,
last lap. Rio Shots did. Melanie did actually.
That's not... It's not coming down. In fact, it's getting bigger. What?
Melanie
Surely
did
not.
37.5 and Rio Shots a 35.2. So Riosots really seems to have the pace advantage here at the moment. Let's also take a look at Necruz, don't forget about him. He's doing 38.2s, so I guess that we may have a three-way battle in the end of the race, because Necruz is the slowest of all of as it stands.
Yeah.
Still 4.5 seconds clear of Melanie though, so not too close yet, but if it wasn't the rate of the previous lap, Melanie could be really close in the end of the race.
He could be, he could well be, but it's interesting to see when Real Shots decides to come in. We've got 7 laps to go. Real Shots is still leading and has still not made another pit stop. It's interesting, will he stay out? It's probably not going to happen. That'll be way too long on these set of tyres. When will he come in? He's got to come in, I believe. And
I think he is, yeah, he takes a
now.
wide line. He's in the
Yes,
pits.
so into the pits. Let's see what the Mercedes crew have laid out for him here. Also, let's see where he comes out in relation to Melanie, his championship rival. That will be interesting. Into the pits and it comes...
Necruz coming out of the final corner now, so he's definitely ahead, as we already knew.
Yes, but it's Melanie
soft tires,
that you need to watch out
soft tires for
Yes.
for Riosots.
He could win this race very much. He could still win here. Where is the Mercedes? Oh, what the heck? Where is the Mercedes? He's actually come out behind the Red Bull of Amazed OT. He's come out so far behind them. Oh my goodness me, I didn't expect him to be
It's
that
a very
far
long
back.
pit lane in Malaysia, to be fair. It's not like a 20-second pit lane,
Yeah.
so this is may be expected. Let's take a look at the gap after the first sector.
Oh, gap is coming down actually. I was just about to cross over to you there. 3.6 seconds is the gap between the top 2 at the moment, Melanie and Necruz. This gap may come down. We've got 6 laps to go. It is still all to play for in Malaysia.
Okay, James, this time around, I'm not letting you to talk about Melanie winning a race, because it's looking good.
Okay, alright.
But, okay, we won't talk about
ahead.
this. Okay, so Rio
I'm saying how much...
9.1 seconds behind the leader with 6 laps to go. So he must be catching up, like, almost 1.5 seconds per lap, which is doable comparing his standard and the tires he's on at the moment. Already 1 second in sector 2, so he will be there in the final 3 laps, and we a sprint to the finish line. I'm sure
Really,
the obtained level will be really good in the final 2 laps or so.
hopefully it will be. The annoying factor though in all of this is he done this last time out in Singapore, where he come back from so far back. More Amazed OT has gone so deep through 15 on those hard tyres. They're starting to show wear in the Red Bull car, and let's just see if he can hold on to a podium. The man who has had a very good run of form recently, and Real Shots is going to try and make a move on the Red Bull. He gets very close, not close enough. They're nearly banging wheels as they head through turn 2 now. Can the Merc get anything on the Red Bull? On the run up to turn 3, goes down the hill, and of course he comes back up again for turn 4. And let's just wait and see. Can Real Shots is going to go for a move up the inside. Yes, he will, but look at Amazed OT holding him round the outside.
The traction.
What a move that is. The traction he's got off there is absolutely immense from the Red Bull.
Not steady aims.
Oh
my god,
the
grip
nearly
though.
touch. Yeah, what immense grip that is. 3.0 seconds.
And Amazed OT has made a mistake, so it's all over him, I think.
Now, very, very close. Real Shots into 3rd place there. And Melanie is still 2nd. He's closing the gap ever more. It's now 2.9 seconds.
But
so
he has to get ahead
still do it.
of Necruz before Rio Shots comes in, because then it's going to be really tough. This is almost like the real-life situation in the Canadian Grand Prix last week, where the Force Indias were stuck between the Red Bull and Ferraris.
You can, this must annoy Melanie to absolutely everything, because you could see, he looks out of his rear mirrors, and he can just see that Mercedes closing him down again in this championship. Across the line comes Melanie. It's 2.6. The gap is coming down. This could be a really good tussle. Real Shots goes fastest of all with a 1:36.3. So it is still, again, all to play for then in the Malaysian Grand Prix. We've got 4 laps to go. Melanie
on this lap, sorry to interrupt you, James. Rio Shots only gained 9/10 of Melanie, so it's not that big of a gap. He needs to get more.
Okay then. So because tyres, I mean, if he doesn't like make this move now, to be fair, Real Shots is under pressure as well, just as much as Melanie and Net Cruise, the leader. If he doesn't push now, it actually, because the tyre wear isn't great around here, as we know. Now he needs to conserve those tyres as well, because soft tyres aren't exactly brilliant around this circuit. We know that, and it's just how much he needs to conserve them as much as push.
James, before we actually get in a track battle between those three, how about to run through the standings so that everyone will know about all drivers involved in this race?
Absolutely. The leader of the race then is, of course, Netcruise leading from Melanie, and then Real Shots in third. That is battle we're watching on track at the moment. It's Moto T in fourth from SRL Ninjas in fifth. It's TOR Pepsi in sixth. Anted Beacon is only seventh. It is eighth for Study Aims. Ninth for Rampage, 10th for Vapid, 11th for Emerald, it's 12th for Matty Bolton, it's 13th for Pepsi Max, and Stracho is 14th, Factually, Minute Gosling, and there's a few non-finishers. What's the gap as Melanie comes across the line?
1.9 seconds.
1.9 seconds. This is so close. We've got a three-way scrap cut turning into now.
And Real Shots is 3.3 behind. So I'm guessing that by next lap, it's going to be a DRS fest.
Yeah, it will be.
Actually, before they get on track together, let's see if on the pushing they did, they got any warnings or anything, because this could be very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the battle.
That's a really good plan, actually, to sort it out now. Netcruise
so
has got 2 warnings. Has he got a penalty? No.
Melanie, of course, hasn't got any warnings apart from lap 1.
And Nora's Real Shots. So this is actually all to play for. 1.8, Melanie closed up in the first sector. He is still pushing, he's pushing so hard, he's lost the rear on the exit of turn 8.
So
and
everyone watching from home now, just go and grab your popcorn, because this is about to be exciting.
This stuff is about to go down here in Malaysia. It's 1.5 seconds. It is ever closer. 1.5 between the top 2. Look at Real Shots. He's now in DRS range of the leader, of Melanie in the manor. So Melanie is going to lose out yet again to his championship rival. Let's just see. Can Real Shots get a move done before
if he can hold it back this lap,
week?
it's going to be very important for this whole championship,
also,
not this race.
Just like to say, from Netcruise's point of view, he has got traffic. There is Factual Impala play a massive role. He could play the Timo Glock role in this race. The gap is 1.3.
Not now though, because Real Shots getting a run. Melanie around the outside will try and turn 1.
Whoa, they're going to touch. Are they not close enough? Melanie trying to hold him around the outside. They've made contact.
Oh my
the
God.
2 championship leaders. They've made contact, but they've got around the corner fine. Oh my goodness me.
The stewards may have to take a look at this, because that was aggressive on both sides. Both going for the gap, and Melanie just shutting the door there.
Now Melanie has actually lost out 5 tenths. She's lost out half a second. And the Force Indians moved
being
down
very
the way.
nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed for a Factual Impala. Yeah. Oh, that I can't quite believe that. Look at Real Shots trying to make a move into turn 8. Is he going to make the move now? And then Melanie's going to have to be forced to run deep. Look at them going side by side. Will Melanie
so
keep
close?
The place? He's up the inside. Can he hold the place? He's doing everything he can.
Deep, but I don't think
Shots is round the outside on 9 and gets the move done. Can Melanie come back at him? He's going to have to wait for DRS. Oh no. Is he going to be close enough for that though? Yeah, he's of course close enough for that, but will he get a good enough run through turn 14 in order to really challenge it? Oh, he's gone a bit deep there, Real Shots. It's got a massive opportunity for Melanie. He's going to get in the DRS. Let's just wait and see.
Let's go.
Can he get close enough? Yeah, he's closing, not close enough. He's moving one.
I think this might take a dive bomb from Melanie to stay in contention for this race.
It actually has to, yeah. So Melanie,
get ready everyone, because it's going to be exciting.
2 laps to go. Real Shots is still ahead of Melanie. It is still close. Look at Netcruise, he runs a bit deep through turn 1. Of course, if these 2 get in contact, this is unbelievably close. This is too close to call at the moment. I said to you guys before the start of the race, who you thought would win the race. Do not put your money on that just yet. It's going to be very close. In fact, someone said Real Shots can win from anywhere. Let's just see if that is a thing, because he needs to get past Net Cruise, and we've seen Net Cruise has moved very aggressively under braking so far this race. So it's going to be interesting. The gap, 9/10 of a second between these two. It's only, I don't think it's not that close between Real Shots and Melanie. It is less than that. In fact, it's 8/10 of a second between those two at the moment as we head into the next few laps. I say few laps, we've only got one lap to go after this. We're heading on to the final lap of the race, and we're waiting patiently his Real Shots, because he may make a final lap move
Melanie still within the
race lead,
which is very important for him.
Yes, he is. He's half a second behind the race leader at the moment. It's going to be so close to call on the final lap. Net Cruise getting all out of shape, coming through 14. Look at the run, look at the traction that Real Shots is going to get. Net Cruise having to go extremely defensive as we head into 15. He's done a really good job to just try and hold it. Look at Real Shots around the outside. They're going to try and make contact. They're not trying to make contact. They're nearly making contact. Back. Melanie in the background as well. Let's just see how close he can get. Can Real Shots get involved? Look at Melanie trying to get a run on these two. Can he get a move done?
Oh my God! This will be...
Into turn one we go. Net Cruise has made contact.
Melanie, where's Melanie?
Look at Melanie get the place. 3 cars for the race win, and Real Shots has got across the circuit. Now look at Real Shots.
Oh my God, he's so close.
It's so close at the moment. Can Real Shots defend? Can he? He's defending and attacking at the same time. Oh, why?
Their nerves must be like insane at the moment.
They must be shaking like crazy. Look how close this is. This is fantastic stuff. And we're heading into the last couple of corners here in Malaysia. It is first, second and third going for it in the
Melanie
last
took
lap.
moves everywhere, trying to make Real Shots very nervous and during his run.
Yeah, this is so close. Net Cruise trying to go defensive. Can anyone get a move done? It may come down to the last corner in Malaysia. What a race this has been between these three. I hope you got your popcorn out. It is so
This is going to be the
moment.
greatest finish ever in Malaysia, I think. Let's just
it definitely will be. Net Cruise just still trying to hold his nerve. He can't go wide into 14. It's something he cannot do. Melanie needs to get all over the back of the championship leader at the moment. It is still
I think Melanie's got a good exit.
Very close. Let's just see what Melanie can do as he heads into the final few corners. Can Real Shots make a move for the race win? No, he can't. He's going to try. He's close. He's closer. Can he? Who's going to win in Malaysia? Around the final corner.
Net Cruise going to win.
Cruise
Real Shots in second. And Melanie in third.
What a... That has got to be one of the closest... That is the closest race I've ever seen. Oh my God.
Race.
That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
I guess SRL got me back for the best action there can be, and this is why I love this league, and what a pleasure to be back here and commentate this cracker of a race. Well done to Net Cruise.
Absolutely fantastic. We're now seeing around the final corner, we're seeing TOR Pepsi.
What a nice result from him.
Net Cruise gets his second win of the season, would you believe? I'm going to get these guys into the party. Oh my God, what have we just witnessed? Jesus, that was so intense.
Steady Games comes along in 7th.
Oh.
Can we take a moment like to breathe a bit, because that was intense.
Breathe.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Needs to get a penalty.
Of course. I hope he gets
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
took
and
out
you
verdict too,
too.
guys.
You too, obviously. What the fuck was that in the first corner?
What? I just took my
Yeah,
line.
I was outside of you and you just pushed me into the grass.
Right,
Fuck's
we'll
sake.
talk about
That was my fucking win.
It's not the stewards panel here, lads. Just please stay calm, and you discuss it in the stewards room. This is a commentary room.
Exactly. We'll
Don't
get this
confuse
sorted
it.
afterwards.
It's all about the race, and everything is going to be post-race. So please stay calm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, wise words. Yeah, so we've already got the top three. We'll just take the guys through the race standings, and of course, Net Cruise at the moment, and then it's second place for Real Shots and third for Melody. Fourth is Amazed OT for Ninjas, and sixth for Pepsi. It's seventh for Steady Aims, eighth for Rantive Beacon, Vapid in ninth, and Emerald rounds off the points. It's 11th for Rampage, 12th for Pepsi Max. It's Factual Impala who got lapped and done a really good job to get out of the way of most action. And there is the final finishes. So there was 4 non-finishers in the end. Matty Bolton, Jack Sparr and a few others. So really unfortunate, but that they were unable to finish. But